Hey friend, I'm Danielle Damrell, and I am so grateful that you're listening to the Created Worthy podcast. This show is all about honoring the life stories of women from different ages, beliefs, backgrounds, and experiences. Everyone's got a story, and instead of getting stuck in the trap of unworthiness, this is a safe place for stories to be shared. On this show, we chat about the transformative power of creative processing too, and how we can utilize our God-given creativity with intention to heal, grow, find joy, create simplicity in the midst of our chaotic lives. So pull up a seat at our table, because we are all created worthy. Hello.
Hi.
Today I am joined by my girl, Gabriella. It has been 3 years since she has joined us on this show, or almost 3 years, and a lot has changed. So we are joining you for an impromptu episode. We are both just come as we are. We're in a guest room. There's currently a guest staying in here. This guest room is also my podcast studio. So if you are on YouTube, you can see that we've just got quite the situation. I'm in a multi-stained shirt. Ella's in her school uniform. And we're just coming to you as we are to talk about Ella's updated story. So let's start, Miss Gabriella, with your story now. Yeah. So why don't you tell us, the last time you were on this podcast, you were 6 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You were in first grade, and a lot has happened in your life since first grade, right?
Definitely.
So,
Since I'm not in first grade.
yeah. So let's talk about your life since then. Can you give us an updated story about how you are, what you're doing, anything you've learned or big experiences you've had over the last few years?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
So, how do I put? Okay, so I'm now 9 and I'm in fourth grade. I don't normally do what I used to do, what I did in my podcast, like swim very often or ride my scooter very often anymore, because I have a lot of homework now. I have a math book. I don't think I have time to go get it, but yeah, I have a math book of homework, so it's hard. It's hard to get that done at the same time and do all that stuff.
Yeah. So what do you spend most of your free time doing now?
I watch my tablet, but also during dinner I went today. I went outside and I ate dinner on the carpet because there's
Yeah.
a carpet outside. But yeah, I ate dinner on the carpet and that was fun. What else? And that's pretty much all I do, right much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but normally I lose track of what I'm doing because I'm having so much fun.
So you've had to do a lot of growing up in the last few years, right? You've had to learn a lot about yourself. You've had to go through some good times, lots of really fun times, and some really hard times too, huh?
I don't want to talk about
Okay. We don't have to talk about the hard times, but how about we talk about some good times? Let's think. When you were 6 or when you were 7, we went to Mexico. What was your favorite part about that trip that you remember?
probably getting souvenirs.
Getting souvenirs.
Yeah, and seeing what it's like there.
Yeah. And that big, huge pool.
Oh, that was so fun.
That was so much fun. And the all-you-can-eat buffets.
Yum. I didn't eat very much. Gross.
That's not what I remember.
I don't eat very much at all you can eat buffets now anymore. I eat as much as I can because that's all you can eat.
That's right. We don't want to be too full, then we get sick. Yeah. So we went to Mexico. Let's see. We also went on our first cruise, the Carnival cruise.
Oh, that was so fun.
What do you remember about the Carnival cruise?
Well, I remember the kids club. I can't remember what it was like very But all I'm thinking of is the Harmony Cruise. Yeah,
Think all the way back to the Carnival Cruise.
there's a lot of water slides. And yeah,
There was some really good water slides. They had a super fun kickoff party or whatever it's called, castaway party or remember? We did the dancing. They had the movie in the pool.
oh, that's so fun.
Yeah, those were fun. So we went to Mexico on that cruise. Let's see, where else have
Then we went to the Harmony Cruise a couple of years, 2 years.
this year?
Yeah, this year. And that was a blast. They had the world's most giantest water slide. Not water slide, but slide on a cruise ship there. It's called the Ultimate Abyss. And I rode that, I don't know, 2 times? 3
Yeah.
times?
It was so fun. It goes all the way from like the top deck to the main foyer.
It's like exactly like the Icon of the Seas and the Utopia of the Seas. It's like the exact same thing. Because they also will have the Ultimate Abyss on those things too.
Yeah. I don't know if the Icon has the Ultimate Abyss, but
Yes, it does.
Oh, okay. It was super fun. There was so much to do. That was the Royal Caribbean cruise. So
I like that. I like that one.
You liked that one better?
Yeah. No, I didn't like it better. I just like that one.
Yeah. If you had to choose one to do again, which one would you do?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay, be honest.
Harmony.
The Harmony? Yeah, I would probably choose that one too.
Yeah, it had escargot.
Yeah, that was in 3rd grade. Now you're in 4th grade.
No, it was not. I'm not in 3rd grade, and if we did.
No, that when we went on that cruise, that was in 3rd grade.
Which cruise?
The Harmony.
Carnival.
No, the Harmony.
Really?
Yeah, you were in 3rd
But
grade.
it was this year.
I know, it was at the beginning of this year. Now it's
Oh.
the end of this year.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Give me.
Can you share one more thing maybe about 4th grade? What has been different about 4th grade?
I have definitely a new teacher. I have 3 new classmates. My teacher's name is Mr. Redmond.
Yes. It's your first boy teacher.
Mhm.
And you are having so much fun, aren't you?
Yep.
So far, 4th grade has seemed like it's been a lot of fun for you. And you get to warm up. You get to have warm lunch now.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas the last few years, because she goes to a pretty small Christian school, she has only been able to bring food in her lunchbox. So you could have some warm lunch if we put it in a thermos, but now you can actually warm food up,
Yeah.
which is
I
pretty
just
cool.
microwave it.
That is
We
pretty
don't have cafeteria or a bus.
No cafeterias, no bus, but lots of love. Okay, so let's move right along. Thank you for sharing that portion of your story. I think the next question I would love for you to share is, what does created worthy mean to you now?
Me?
Yeah, because in the last episode when you were 6,
Don't you mean what is creative processing?
no, that's coming up next.
Oh.
But when we were listening to the last episode, we were breaking down like, what is created? What is worthy? What does created worthy mean? So now that you're older and you're 9 years old, can you just tell me what created worthy means to you now?
Creative worthy is like when you get creative and you tell your story about how on this podcast it's called creative worthy because you talk about your story. How do I put it?
Created, like from the beginning, right? Created, worthy. We talked about what worthy means, to have value. So if somebody is created worthy, what does that mean? Maybe that they are born valuable?
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
So were you created worthy?
Yeah.
Are you created worthy?
Yeah.
Am I created worthy?
Yeah.
Is our next door neighbor created worthy?
I hope so.
Let's try that again. Is our next door neighbor created worthy?
Yeah.
And is dad created worthy?
Mm-hmm.
Is grandpa created worthy?
Yeah.
That's right. We are all created worthy, and there are so many similarities in our stories. So even right now in 4th grade, there are some days where you feel sad about something somebody said to you, right? And as an adult, there are days that I feel sad about something somebody said to me still.
Yeah.
So even though you're only 9 years old and I am not 9 years old, there are still things about our stories that we can share and relate on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey there, friends. Are you ready to rise fully into your calling as a leader? I want to introduce you to Heart Soul Strength, a ministry dedicated to equipping leaders like you to serve with purpose, resilience, and joy, fully aligned with God's will for your life and the people you have specifically been called to lead. Whether you are leading a company from your home while you're raising small kids, or you're the leader of a Fortune 500 company, I want to personally invite you to our first immersive event, the Rise Leadership Conference, happening November 12th through 14th, 2025, in Waco, Texas, at the stunning Deerfield Estates, just 10 minutes from downtown Waco. This will be a weekend of worship, actionable workshops, connections, networking, and fellowship with women who share the same anointing on their lives, but maybe at different levels. It's designed to recharge your heart, soul, and strength, and to empower you to lead with clarity and confidence. Tickets are now available at the lowest donation rate they will ever be, but only through the end of this year. So whether you're able to join us in person or simply just want to support the mission of Heart Soul Strength, where we are called to equip leaders, your donation makes a difference. And as a thank you, now through the end of the year, if you donate any amount, we will send you a little gift, a bookmark, a magnet, or a sticker to show you our gratitude. Visit heartsoulstrength.org to learn more, to donate, or to grab your ticket to Rise. Let's rise into leadership the way that God intended, together. You are created worthy, and through Him, you have the heart, soul, and strength to make a kingdom impact in whatever role you're serving in. God's got you, and you got this. So, with that, let's talk about creative processing.
Creative processing. Oh, I've been waiting for this moment. Okay, creative processing is when you like get creative. And for example, what I did when I was 6 years old, when I when I draw something, that's creative processing to tell how you're feeling, get your emotions out of it.
That's right. What about journaling? Is that creative processing?
Yeah, because if you're journaling, you're writing down how you feel.
What about cleaning your room? Can that be creative processing?
Yeah.
What do you have to do to make it creative processing?
You have to think about your emotions, or you can listen to calming music to get your emotions off of it.
Or you can set an intention, right? So
Hmm.
if you say, I'm going to clean my room to process my frustration about so and so at school. So, what so and so said at school, right? Or I'm going to clean my room to process feeling happy. It can be as simple as that. I'm going to clean my room to process feeling happy. Or even better, I'm going to clean my room to process my gratitude. Because as you pick up each and everything in your room, that can be a physical reminder of something to be grateful for. So, what is your favorite creative processing method?
Drawing.
Drawing. When do you most use drawing? Do you draw at school during?
Yeah.
Yeah,
During class.
you do?
Yeah.
Does that help you to think better about what you're learning
Yeah.
sometimes?
Yeah, but sometimes I get in trouble.
Sometimes you get in trouble.
Yeah.
So, do you think that because sometimes it's hard to focus, it's easier to focus when your hands are moving and when you're creating something?
Like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. So, we're going to do rapid fire real fast. We're going to do
But
2 questions for you, Ella, and then you think of 2 questions for me. Okay?
okay.
So my 2 questions for Ella is for you to tell me your favorite activity this summer.
My favorite activity this summer?
Yeah.
This summer?
Yep.
Last summer.
This summer. This past summer that just happened.
Oh, okay. LVR.
What is LVR?
Lutheran Valley Retreat. You go up to the mountains for a week and you probably see me there if you go. But you go to a camp and every night you sing songs
Mhm.
and you get to look at the stars and it's cool and it's nice. And I remember and they serve good food there. And it's up in the mountains. It's so there's some food. It's not what you think. It's way better. It was better than what I thought. I thought they were gonna give us slop and baked beans. I was like, no. Okay. But that's what I thought. That's what I thought they were gonna give us. But they actually gave us pancakes and eggs and waffles and they also give us bacon. And you had a choice between salad or not. You had a choice between different kinds of foods. They also had cereal there, and they had the cereal jar. There was like Fruit Loops, Cheerios, waffles. There was also like those waffle shaped cereals.
Wow.
And then there was milk on the side. There's
Okay, so my second question for you is if you could be any animal in the world, what animal would you be?
That's pretty easy.
What?
A wolf.
A wolf? Why?
I don't know.
Is it because you like to howl?
No. I don't know why though.
Okay. All right. Now it's your turn. You ask me 2 questions.
Okay, what do you do while I'm at school rather than work?
Mostly just work. Sometimes I go to the gym. Sometimes I
Yeah, for example, this morning she left me at home.
Grandpa and
They were
Auntie Dion.
sleeping.
We're here. And I went to the gym.
She left and she almost made me late.
No, you weren't even late. I have made her late. I have a timeliness issue, but I'm really trying to work on it. Okay.
And she's getting me in trouble with the principal.
I'm sorry, Mr. Robinson. I promise I'm really trying. Okay, so the truth is when you're at school, I'm on my computer working or I'm talking to Rachel or Morgan or Laura or Holly.
Stop, wait. Go check out Hearing Jesus for Kids podcast. If you have a kid, then you need to listen to that. I'm also on that podcast. The episode I'm on that podcast is called "Why Did God Create Satan?" Yeah. So
True story.
If you have a kid and the kid is interested, then go check out Hearing Jesus for Kids podcast.
It's a pretty bomb podcast.
And if you don't know who Rachel is, that's where you'll find her.
It's true. And if you're an adult, go listen to the Hearing Jesus podcast. Shout out Rachel. So I listen to a lot of that while you're at school and a lot of books and podcasts and sometimes Netflix if I'm designing because I can design and watch shows.
I'm sorry, what?
Thank you, ADHD.
So you watch TV while I'm at school learning.
I'm working and watching Netflix. Yeah, it's true story. If I'm in design mode, I can watch Netflix. Thank you, ADHD, and design. Some of my best designs have been during watching Outer Banks, true crime, Dateline episodes, all kinds of stuff. Okay. What's your next question?
My next question is, oh, by the way, my favorite in the last episode, no, my favorite color is not blue. My favorite color is light purple. Okay, so what's your favorite color?
My favorite colors are pink and black. It's like blush pink, like this color pink. And
This one right
you
here.
got to watch it on YouTube to see what we're talking about. And actually more like that color pink of that.
That right
Yeah,
there.
that one right there.
The limb.
The little vase, yeah.
Yeah, that thing.
So
that
pink
thing. That thing.
and gold and black and white.
Okay.
So literally right there, like those are all my favorite colors. Gold,
Right.
black, white, pink.
Right there.
Those are my favorite.
I pick it up.
All right. I think this is a great way great
Hey,
segue.
bye, Mom, and I have something to tell them.
Wait, I think you're missing one thing.
What? Sorry, Dad, for the last episode. I was watching that. I was listening to that with my mom, and I was like, "That's rude."
So rude.
I'm so sorry.
So, do you have anything to say to Dad this time that maybe
I love you, and there's more than one thing that's nice about you. For example, you are kind. You give me a lot of things. You only buy stuff that I normally eat because I know I am picky eater. So yeah, thank you.
That's it for today? Thank you so much for joining us, Ella.
Hey, listener. I hope you have a good day. You are kind, nice, and I definitely like you. So God's got you, and you got this. Bye.
Thanks for listening and tuning in to the Created Worthy podcast. I hope that today's show resonated with you, and if it did, can you do me a huge favor and go leave a 5-star review? This helps more listeners find the show, and it expands the reach of the stories and concepts that are shared here. All the links and guest information are in the show notes. And if you're on social media, come hang out with me. You can find the Created Worthy podcast on both Instagram and Facebook, or come follow along with my personal IG page, where I just share more about the real, sometimes messy life of your fellow worthy warrior. Can't wait to talk to you soon, friend. And don't forget, we are all created worthy.